All right. I hope you all are staying healthy and enjoying your day. I'm going to walk through some quick tips for you with learning right now with what we're dealing with, how to get your immune system healthy as quick as possible. It'll require a few steps. I won't be long with it. I do. I'm taking care of some stuff with my children, and I'm sure many of you all are also. So I just want to go through some quick tips on getting your immune system as healthy as you can. And I will share with you some of and I want to make sure you all can hear me. I want to also share with you some of the herbs and supplements that I take for my immune system. I'm always taking them actually, so nothing has changed with that. I'm continuing to take them. Aside from that, there are some larger dosages that I'm taking. A little bit larger than normal just to keep my immune system healthy. But I want to share that with you. Basically, what you are trying to do is address the cell. So what we're doing is addressing any type of cell malfunctioning. And so when you talk about staying healthy, you're talking about addressing your mitochondrial functioning, which is basically the powerhouse of the cell to be able to bring nutrients into the cell to empower the cell. And if all your cells are healthy, then you're pretty much healthy. Most diseases just basically boils down to malfunctioning cells. For example, a tumor that forms is a cluster of malfunctioning cells that just got out of control. Too many of them were becoming more and more abnormal then your body could fight off. And so that's how tumors are formed. But we want to make sure that you stay healthy and that you address any inflammation that's in your body. And so we're addressing the cell and inflammation. And so I'm going to go through some really quick tips. Again, I'm not going to be long. I can't see any comments right now, so I apologize if I can't see. But I don't want to take too many questions anyway. But I just want to get the information out so everybody can see what they should be doing. And I'll name several different vitamins and herbs that you can take. All of these are pretty much herbs, again, that address the immune system. Hey, everyone. And some of them may be scarce. You may not be able to find. So I'm going to just name the ones that I really love taking on to help my immune system to target that. And you can decide which ones you want to pick. All right. All right. So the first thing is I'm going to give you a list of things that, first of all, I think you should be doing and make sure that you stay healthy. And the first thing is, and then I'll go back and recap and revisit a few of them. All right. And so the first thing is I want you to go on an anti-inflammatory diet right now to make sure that your immune system stays strong. That means foods that help with inflammation. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean you can't have sugar. There are some foods, if you're not like a diabetic or anything, that are sweet and that taste good, that help with inflammation, like pineapples, for example. But however, if you are like a diabetic or something, I would say stay low on the sugar so that you don't increase your insulin levels too much. All right. So, but we're talking about healthy fats, omega-3 fats. We're talking about healthy protein, lots of vegetables for anti-inflammatory diet. And when I say healthy proteins, I'm talking about high quality meats, grass-fed beef and salmon and legumes and lentils and things like that. And so healthy protein. All right. So anti-inflammatory diet. And then what you want to do is address your gut. So you need gut health. That's why I would suggest that a lot of people would stay away from a lot of gluten right now. I would go gluten free. Most people don't know how the immune or the digestive system is affected by gluten. And your digestive system is your immune system. So if your digestive system is not healthy, you are not healthy. Your immune system will not be healthy. It's going to be hard for your body to fight off anything. And so gluten can oftentimes cause tears within the digestive lining of your stomach. And then that causes protein to seep through when it shouldn't be seeping through because the holes are too big. Just think about a net and the net tearing, and then more things can fall through. And so that happens to the gut when you eat gluten, and then proteins seep through to the blood. And then when it does that, it causes inflammation in the body, and then people respond different ways. Some people will get an autoimmune disease, other people get joint pain. There's a variety of things that happen, but it does destroy. Gluten can often destroy the immune system, and so especially if you're have an autoimmune disease, you should not be eating gluten. So I try to stay as gluten free as I can. I am not 100% gluten free, but I don't eat a lot of gluten. So if you do, and that's the rye, the barley, the bread, the pasta, if it doesn't say gluten free, a lot of times it's got gluten in it. Even sometimes meat, if it doesn't, deli meat and things like that, it's got fillers and gluten in it. The next thing I want to say is high intensity interval training. I know a lot of the gyms are closed right now, but there are certain things that you can be doing as far as working out. For example, you can, yes, it causes leaky gut too, gluten, but you can do home exercises, calisthenics. You can do push-ups and sit-ups and jumping jacks and jumping squats and lunges and jumping lunges and high knees and butt kicks. And there you can go in your backyard and you can do high intensity interval. You can do burpees. You can there's just anything that can get your heart rate up is really, really good. And so you can do planks, you can do jumping jack planks. So there's a lot of different home exercises you can do. You can, I don't want you to jump up and break a leg or anything. You can go in your backyard and you can do sprints back and forth at fast pace for like 30 seconds and then rest 60 to 90 seconds and then do that again. Speed run back and forth in your backyard, 30 seconds, rest for 90 seconds. You can do 12 sets of that. If you're a little bit more athletic, maybe 15 sets. You can, here's like an idea as far as high intensity interval training. You can say, for example, you want to do something in your room or in the base or anywhere in the living room. You can say, hey, I'm going to do 60 seconds of push-ups, as many as I could do, 60 seconds of high knees, 60 seconds of mountain climbers, 60 seconds of a wall sit, and then a 60-second plank. And in between those 5 different exercises that you're doing 60 minutes, you have like a 10-second break. So 60 seconds, and then you get a 10-second break, another 60 seconds of something, and then 10-second break, another 60. So you can do that for 5 minutes. And that's actually a good workout. But guess what? You can repeat that again twice, and you can even repeat it again 3 times if you want to. And you can mix it up. Like I said, you can do high knees, you can do burpees, you can do push-ups, you can do sit-ups, you can do jumping jacks, you can do lunges, you can do mountain climbers, you can, anything. You can do anything that is a home exercise that will get your heart rate up. You can be very, very creative. And so I often do just a bunch of stuff. You can do bear crawling forward and backwards, so there's a lot of things. It's hard I can't show you right now, but you can look up those particular exercises. But those are just ideas for home. I'll do some more information about this in the coming days. And then fasting is often good. And the reason why fasting is good, even if it's intermittent fasting where you restrict yourself to eating 8 hours a day or even 6 hours a day, some people do it even less. Fasting helps with cell autophagy, which is good cells that basically eat off the bad cells, abnormal cells, free radical type cells. And so it keeps your body regenerated and being healthy. If you are overweight, I would say it's a good time to try to lose some weight because, losing weight also helps you with your immune system and staying healthy. Get enough sleep at night and also meditate. Make sure your mind is healthy and that you're meditating on very, very positive things. Now, I'm going to run through really quickly some superfoods, and then I'm going to share with you some supplements, and then I'm going to let you go. All right, superfoods, berries, eggs, all right, grass-fed butter, avocados, and avocado oil. And we talking about omega-3 fats, so you're talking about olive oil, coconut oil, MCT oil, salmon, wild caught salmon, mackerel, fatty fish, mackerel. You got your, nuts and seeds. A lot of those can be omega-6 too, but those are all healthy for anti-inflammatory diet. Another superfood, green leafy vegetables. The darker the better. So get your kale in, your spinach, your dandelions. Green leafy vegetables are really good. Green tea. Green tea is high in antioxidants. It's considered a superfood. Garlic is considered, and garlic is antiviral. It acts as a natural antibiotic. You can actually make garlic butter. So if you got a steak, grass-fed steak or something, put some garlic, some minced garlic up in there. We'll mix it with the butter, stir it around. You can add some seasoning if you want to. It's up to you. Turmeric is amazing, and sweet potatoes are really good. Don't put a bunch of sugar on it. Maybe some sprinkle it with some cinnamon, nutmeg, put some butter in there. Or if you want a little honey or a little sweet touch, make some honey butter, make some homemade honey butter and put a little honey in there. At least honey is a food if you want it to be sweetened, but be careful with just not using refined sugar. All right, here are some herbs and supplements, and then I will let you go because I want to get this information to you really quickly. Here's some herbs and supplements that you absolutely need. All right, first of all, you need to be doping up on vitamin C and vitamin D. I particularly tell people how vitamin D is so amazing, even during flu season. Vitamin D will work better than a flu shot, and it's statistically proven. And so if you're deficient, you're going to need probably, 10 to 25 units, 10,000 to 25,000 units, depending on your weight, a few days or so to catch up. But I usually just do 5,000 units a day, and especially during flu season. And so make sure I make my kids take it. If they don't take nothing else, they're taking vitamin C, elderberry, and vitamin D, period. If they don't take nothing else, they are going to be taking that. So vitamin C, you might need to up your dosage also. Sometimes when people overdose on vitamin C, it comes right out. So you're not going to necessarily you're not going to overdo it because your body will just get rid of what it's not using. All right. Zinc. Oh, that's another one. Zinc. So I let my kids take zinc. Zinc is amazing for cold flu season and just immune system overall. I take it every day. It reduces inflammation. It deals with acne. Just an immune booster. Okay. And I'll give you one that a lot of people don't even know about that I take daily. All right. I went through elderberry, echinacea, but not just echinacea. I love the combination of echinacea and golden seal. They work so good. It's so medicinal when you put them together. They help to make sure that you have healthy cells, immune booster, inflammation. I mean, it also deals with other stuff like anxiety and stress and stuff like that, blood pressure. So zinc, golden seal and echinacea together are great. If you just have echinacea or golden seal, that's fine. Golden seal is antiviral. Also, it works as an antibiotic. And I use a spray that I spray my throat all the time. I used to get a lot of sore throats. I was just susceptible. Some people have like inherited weaknesses within their body that they have to just overextend themselves in a particular area. I used to get attacked with sinuses and allergies and sore throats and ear infections and things like that. I don't get them much now because I have that wonderful echinacea and golden seal that I use. Turmeric also, you can use that I mentioned that you can use that in pill form, or you can sprinkle it on your food. All right, curcumin, either way. Now here's a few that people don't. Here's a few other. First, I'll talk about a few other antiviral, antimicrobial, antifungal, antibacteria. You're talking. So these are all really good for any kind of like virus, bacteria, fungus, any micro organisms that are attacking your body or anything like that. So garlic, cat's claw is really good. Licorice root, and one of my favorite is oregano. I love oil of oregano. I mean, I be putting it under my tongue and it burns. I just feel like it's killing away all the bad stuff that could be there. But oil of oregano is so good. And so I would probably, I don't leave anywhere without it. I can't even travel without it because it's just that good that if anything happens or I feel myself starting to feel like something's coming down, that is my go-to all the time. All right. Here's a few other ones that people may not know much about. Boswellia serrata. Boswellia serrata. That you should always keep. It is a powerful anti-inflammation property, herb, whatever you want to call it. And you can use it for so many different things. It's used for inflammation. It protects against the skin, improves joint functions, cognitive, diabetes. I personally use it because of inflammation from working out a lot. It's the same thing as frankincense oil, if you've ever heard of that, frankincense oil. So it's one of the greatest anti-inflammatory herbs that you can get. It's amazing. So Boswellia serrata. And another one that you may not know that I absolutely love is called astragalus. And astragalus helps with fatigue, allergies, cold, inflammation. It's an antioxidant. I love it because of the research with it possibly being anti-cancerous, which means protecting your body against cancer. And I've been taking astragalus for a very, very long time, and I love it. It's an herb, and I take it very often. Ashwagandha is also good. Stress, anxiety, blood sugar, cancer, all of that. Just to deal with what we're dealing with right now, ashwagandha is one of them things. If you're a mother, you got a busy life, the things to change, it's just really, really good to take. All right. So ashwagandha is another. Again, you don't have to have all of these, but I'm giving you some because some of them are not available right now. Now, of course, I have everything, but because I have a whole medicine cabinet in my house, but I've been collecting herbs and vitamins and stuff for years, and I have backups of it. All right. So ashwagandha is ASHWANGANDHA. I'm not sure. Ashwa. There's an H in there that's silent. ASHWANGHAND. I don't know. Ashwagandha. Let me look it up so I can spell it, because everybody always asks me that, like, how do you spell it? And once you put it in, it'll just pop up when you just start writing it. See, it popped up. ASHWAGANDHA. Yes, you can take, it's a pill form. Yes, it's a pill form. All right. So ashwagandha. And again, I just love it because it energy boosting, antioxidant, deals with inflammation, stress, helps with your mood. It even helps with your libido for women. Yeah, that's just an extra gift that it gives. All right. What is the last one? I love CBD oil right now, just because, again, CBD oil helps with inflammation, helps with the nervous system. And if your nervous system is not healthy, you're just not healthy at all. Stress, blood pressure. CBD oil has a lot of benefits. It's just amazing. And then one that a lot of people don't really know about that is one of the most powerful antioxidant is astaxanthin. Astaxanthin. Now, I know I'm going to have to spell that for y'all. So ASTAN, I'm trying to THIN, I think. It's got an X somewhere. The xanthan, ASTAX, astaxanthin. I think it's ASTAXANTHIN. It'll come up if you put something like that down. All right, astaxanthin. Okay, and then my last one, I was saving my last one for last. The last thing that I keep, and I take this I've been taking this actually for like the last year. So again, this isn't anything new to me, and I hope I spell that one right. But I take in a property called Monolaurin, and it's MONOLAUREN. Okay, I think that's it. Monolaurin. It is an antiviral, antibacteria, antifungal, anti-everything that is really good for just protecting your body against viruses and stuff. You know, it even if somebody, even for example, have herpes or any kind of viral, if they have HIV, if they have any kind of virus, of course, colds, flu, the common stuff, helps with that. It's immune booster, obviously, helps with even chronic fatigue. So if you're extremely tired, and the reason why I take it, I don't have any of those. But the reason why I take it is because just to protect my body against viruses and stuff. You know, I'm just, germophobic and stuff. Like, I don't like bacteria or viruses and stuff like that to affect me. And of course, the only virus I know I have is the cold, because the cold is a virus. So everybody has a virus. If they've ever caught a cold, they have a virus. And technically viruses go into remission or whatever. So anyway, That is, I take it just because it's antiviral. All right. So monolaurin is really, really good. So you can put that in your medicine cabinet right now. A lot of this stuff is on Amazon. I don't know, or whatever, if there's a health food store or some kind of health store that's around your house, local health store, you can get it from there. And then there's a lot of there's a lot of other, it was another site that there's a lot of sites that do vitamins and stuff like that. I know one is called Suns. I wish I had some of them some of that for you, but I don't. But there's, if you Google, health vitamin stores, online vitamin stores, there's a lot out there. So, there are some that I take daily and then some that I don't take every day. Like, I don't take ashwagandha every single day, but maybe like every 2 or 3 days. I don't take astragalus every day, but I might take it 2 days in a row. I might skip a day or two, and then I might take it 2 days in a row. Monolaurin I take every day. I just, right now, especially right now, I've been taking it every day. I've been passing it out. I'm making my husband take it now. I'm like, I've been passing it out to you, need to take some of this, Yes, Sunrise, but there's another online store that I can't remember the name of it. I'm sorry. But some of the ones that I'm going to take every day is going to be like vitamin D, vitamin C, zinc. I'm going to take zinc every day. And I take my vitamin D with collaboratively with a vitamin K and calcium because they work so well together. Vitamin D don't actually process really well if you don't take it with vitamin K. And then remember, make sure you have healthy fats because, cholesterol that's in eggs and butter actually helps your body to produce vitamin D. So if you don't have enough healthy fats in your body, even the vitamin D that you are taking or getting exposed to, your body, it'll be harder for it to create it. What's another one that I take every single day? I take turmeric every day. Right now I'm taking the boswellia every day. So it's a few of them that I take daily, but definitely the vitamin C and the vitamin D and probably echinacea and golden seal, monolaurin. And then the rest of them I'm just kind of processing sometime. All right. Monolaurin is in capsules, so usually it's just one pill a day. All right. So, yes, my online class is still available. Check out my Instagram page, Camilla Stevenson. I just wanted to get this information out to you really quickly. Again, above all, make sure you're eating healthy, lower your sugar intake because sugar feeds off of disease. So if you have anything happening, sugar will like accelerate it and keep your body and your immune system not being healthy. And remember, try to stay off the gluten and keep your digestive system really good. Make sure you take a probiotic. That's the last thing I didn't say. Take a probiotic and make sure you're eating fermented foods like kimchi or sauerkraut or pickles or kombucha tea. Kombucha tea is actually good too. It tastes not like pop, but if you got that pop fizzy craving and you need a little sugar, it's fermented green tea. You'll like it. But get you a probiotic. Keep your digestive system healthy. All right. So y'all stay healthy. I didn't get a chance to answer a lot of questions because I didn't want this to be too long because I want people to be able to go through it, get the information. I'll be back on to make sure. Kiara, thanks so much. You put pretty much all of them on there. And, get some of this stuff. They're not that expensive or whichever ones is the most cheap. Again, I gave you all of it, but just try to get some of this stuff and start taking it to make your immune system strong. And remember, exercise, eat healthy, get some sleep, meditate positively. If you need to lose weight and do some fasting, even if it's intermittent fasting, even if it's a few times, 2-3 times a week. All right. All right. Thank you guys so much. And yes, probiotics. Real quick, I use Garden of Life raw probiotics or either Dr. Mercola. Dr. Mercola's is more expensive. So I would say go with the raw Garden of Life right now. It has probiotics and prebiotics in it. So that's good to give you 2 for 1. But I like Dr. Mercola's brand also of probiotics. All right. Thank you guys so very much. My name under Instagram is Camilla Stevenson, KamilahStevenson. All right. Y'all be safe and y'all have a good day.